Welcome back to Slightly More Milk, coming to you live from Derek's mom's basement over a glass of flat rum and Coke.
Derek really knows how to treat the ladies here.
Always.
Yo, lady, you want to come over and smoke some gross weed with some nice flat Pepsi and rum? I got some leftover pizza from a few days ago.
Got a
gosh,
basement
yes.
we can chill.
Yeah. Mom, I have a girl over. No way.
It's actually pretty far away from the cat shit, so you won't smell.
Like, it's over there on the other side of the room.
My bed is in the other corner.
But
I just
sadly,
moved it.
the other corner is where I shit. So it's really kind of bad. I haven't cleaned it out in a while.
If you're cool with that, we can chill. I got SpongeBob on VHS and some mixed bags of weed.
Hold on, once I enter the bathroom, don't look at me! I have to turn around!
Turn around!
Can a guy take a shit in his own bedroom in privacy?
Now that we've fully explained my entire life, a window really into my existence.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. You don't have any windows in here. It's crazy.
No, we have prison windows. This is how the crickets get in. So yeah, we're in my basement because Tyler
Moved out of
his basement.
Yeah.
So
moving
Into
on.
somebody
into one
else's
frying
basement.
pan, out of one frying pan into
Yeah,
another.
yeah. I am an adult now. It feels nice.
Yeah. We have Lottie on the show today.
Hi.
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 All right, bye.
Bye. So that was it, everybody. We're all done. How many times have we done that bit?
I don't know how many times I've said it,
Hey,
but it's funny every time.
Time was classic.
So, no, just kidding. No, but,
talk about
so
something.
yesterday I saw A Star Is Born.
Yep.
It was actually a really good movie, but I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. It wasn't like Tell Son of a Spotless Mind good, but it was really good.
What now?
I really like. He's like, it was like an okay movie, like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
like,
extremely high rating.
That's pretty.
Oh.
That's
No,
pretty good.
there's just a few things like the characters and stuff. I think if they put it into a show, because you can only explain so much, and there's so many different parts. Like they're talking about how Lady Gaga, how she changed her original vision, and like they changed it to like she was talking about all these heartfelt things, and then she's talking about looking at the guy's ass and her pop song,
Right,
and hit one.
because she's actually really talented.
And they went over it for maybe 5 seconds, and then just moved on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of dumb. And they talked about like her father wasn't really for her singing in the beginning, and then he was all about it in the end. And like they didn't really keep the straight, like there was character progression, but they did it behind the scenes, so I didn't really like that.
It's
So
like
you're
a time
saying-
jump, and then
Like, not even that, like they were off the screen and they came back and he has a different view on it. You don't really see him progress.
so
It's kind of like
yeah,
Oh,
it's
so-
like kind of you could take
Continuity,
it as like,
that's-
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And then, like the brother of the main guy, Bradley Cooper's brother, was like the best part, and he wasn't really in it that much.
So when you said Bradley Cooper Lady Gaga movie, wait, who's in it? Is it Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga playing
The two main
themselves?
people. No. Bradley Cooper is playing a rock star.
Okay.
And Lady Gaga is playing a girl who came out of nowhere and became famous. So kind of herself.
So this is kind of like
It was
a
the
pseudo
opposite
story,
of
right?
her life though, because she didn't start out like she ended
They
up
just
as
mixed up Amy
she-
Winehouse and Lady Gaga. by accident.
she ended up as poker face Lady Gaga, like
Right.
crazy hair dye and like going all that shit. And she started out like Lady Gaga is now, where it's like soulful. And
Yeah, piano and shit.
It started out with her on piano actually.
Oh yeah, I forgot she came out with a couple new albums where she was like actually singing.
Really
and,
fucking
yeah,
good,
Really,
yeah.
really
Yeah.
good piano. I forgot
Oh,
about
for
that.
sure, yeah.
That was like a couple.
So is
years
this
ago.
Her last album was actually really good.
Is this a documentary movie
It's-
or is
it's
this
a
a
movie-
made up?
It's a
ma-
sci-fi anime.
It's
dude.
a made
What
up
do you think?
movie, but the movie's been done, but it was made 40 years ago. But it's almost just like Walking the Line, basically. How Johnny
Wait, the movie
Cash,
itself was made 40 years ago?
a movie just like that, yes. And then this,
Oh,
it just came out in
alright.
movie theaters
I'm
a
back,
few days
okay.
ago. Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
they remade it.
Lady Gaga is 80 years old.
It's a movie about Betty White. Are there movies about Betty White?
No,
Have there been? Why aren't there?
She
She's
might
not
have
dead.
been.
She's
in
not
the
dead yet.
movie.
Oh right, yeah, she has to die.
Yeah, she has to die
God.
first, so people care.
No, it's true. I mean,
No, I know it is.
can't
I
make
know
a
for sure.
fucking documentary about a living person.
Like
unless
how, like,
they've already done that.
Death makes angels of us all. Like people like making.
Very poetic.
Wow, what, you never heard that before?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, like how everyone hated Michael Jackson. He was a pervert and then he dies. King of Pop is dead.
Oh, yeah,
he meant
right.
everything to
Oh,
me. And they're
okay,
like,
yeah.
like a little fucking pervert, touching
the
little
fuck up?
kids, making fun of him
Yeah.
with his fake nose, and then he dies, and it's the best thing in the world.
Fake
Who
nose,
else-
he didn't have a
who-
nose.
What
Oh my
did,
God.
who had that effect rather recently? A celebrity that passed away.
Mac Miller,
Mac
Uh-huh.
Lil Peep, XXX.
Yeah, actually, like
Triple
sometimes
X.
all the
Yeah.
rappers really.
Yeah.
He
have
beat the
been
shit
like
out of his girlfriend, and everyone's like, he was like so soulful and
Right.
ahead of time and everything when he died.
Right.
Even though he was still kind of an asshole.
That's kind of. I mean, death makes you famous too. Like.
I wonder if that'll change on OJ.
Oh,
like if
I'll be right
OJ
back. when I'm
dies.
famous.
I'm gonna go make myself famous in the tub.
Oh god.
Where's
You have a
Toaster?
Yes.
He's my co-producer. Joe, just wait for the drop into the tub.
Wouldn't be slightly more milk without suicide, would it,
It
boys?
wouldn't be. Do you think that Tupac and Biggie would have been as famous if they didn't get murdered?
Isn't
No.
Tupac still alive?
Some say.
With Hitler. They're hanging out in Argentina
Right, yeah.
together.
Hitler and fucking... who's the other guy with his beard? Not
Oh,
Carmen.
is he,
Houdini,
is he the guy that was like, the people think he's in Hoover Dam, like in the concrete?
Adolf Hitler?
No.
Wait,
No, the other guy that
Roosevelt?
Resides.
No,
Wait,
Roosevelt.
Did they imprint Roosevelt into the Hoover Dam?
No, Roosevelt
just
died.
T-posed
In a cryo chamber, Star Wars
Roosevelt died from
style.
cancer. Everyone knows Roosevelt died.
Walt Disney.
No,
Right? Oh.
no, it's
he's cryogenically
some
frozen.
mobster.
Oh, I
thought that's what we
it
were
was some
talking about.
mobster dude that they think
Al
was.
Capone?
Oh, Larry the Lobster. He's from SpongeBob. He's the weightlifter.
No, Al Capone. Al Capone died because he had syphilis in his brain and was fishing in his pool before he died. Then when we don't treat it, it goes up to your brain and eats away at your brain. And at the end, he was so crazy they let him live in his house for like the last week. And his
Well, the police?
yeah,
Oh.
well, like where do they? Where's that super like Alcatraz?
Ah,
They
right.
released him out of that, and his gang group or whatever came over.
Gang group.
His gangsters came over to like see him, and he's just fishing away, looking to catch a big old fish in his pool, and nothing like, woo! I feel I'm biting the net, boys.
Were they nice and actually put a fish in
Yeah,
the
yeah, they
pool?
stocked it for him from
Yeah.
the local lake.
Nope, just an empty pool. Just woo!
Like,
Let's see what
oh.
we get here.
They
Like-
tossed one of their mafia victims in there and he reeled it in. He's
Yeah.
like, look at the size of this one.
Oh man, this one's heavy. It's banging him up from the cement shoes. Like,
Flop now. Oh, okay, sorry.
It's an actual guy. The cement shoes were a nice touch. We went to the
but that still doesn't mean that he's not immortalized in the Hoover Dam, Tyler.
There is someone in there though.
hard telling, not knowing.
I don't know who the guy's name is.
We went to the what's it called?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, no, the
Me and you?
name's escaping me. Yeah, me and Maggie and Autumn went to the Speakeasy. That's right.
Oh yeah,
I was,
that's
I was gonna
awesome.
say
Charlie's
Alcatraz.
Barbershop.
Yep.
We went to Charlie's Barbershop in Concord. It was really good. Are you familiar?
No.
You got
You would
haircuts.
love it there.
So
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
haircuts.
4 haircuts actually.
Yeah,
Wow,
four
incredible.
Yeah.
Was it all for a deal? Like, were they like 3 haircuts, get the 4th one
No,
free?
but you walk in and it's just like this empty room that looks like a barber shop, and there's a little phone, and there's a riddle up top, and I just said the riddle immediately. I was like, I opened, picked up the phone, and went, ha, this riddle, this is the answer. And they're like, hello, how can I help you? Ha, this answer. Sir, go along with it.
Wait.
Oh.
Are you serious? Did you do that?
Yeah, I looked it up. This is the answer. Hello, this is the answer. And she goes, hey, what?
kidding
Yeah, and she's
me?
like,
I
hi,
was-
welcome to the barber. I'm like, oh yeah, hey.
I am so glad I was standing outside and didn't have to witness that.
no one can
Wait,
hear it but
where
me.
is
Is this a trap room?
So, I'll explain, I guess. Excuse me. I'm still a little coffee. It sucks. But it's
Cream.
I could use a little
with some
coffee.
cream. At any rate.
Anyway.
So it's barbershop, or what it looks like, and you go in and you pick up the phone and they ask you a riddle and, you answer the riddle. And so what looks like the door to the barbershop is actually just a window, and the whole telephone booth thing opens up and it's a bar on the inside. It's a little
Where in
speakeasy.
Concord?
It's right in the little square
Eagle
right
Square.
across Tandy's.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
sounds-
Libby's, sorry.
This sounds like
What?
the most hipster
no, Tandy's, not
thing.
Libby's.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna
No, it is
hide our
Tandy's.
bar.
Right, so it's
fuck-
that's the thing. It's a speakeasy because when you go inside, it's all like Prohibition era alcohol. I
Yep.
believe
Yeah,
you said
Yep.
it's
there's-
all
Only
gin
Prohibition
and
era, yep.
whiskey.
There's
and,
one like that in Manchester.
So did you
believe it,
dress
yeah.
up?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did you dress up
Yeah,
and go
I
full
had a
role play?
little-
Did you
I-
have?
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
one.
I
You
brought
went
my
in
I brought
suits?
my Tommy gun.
Yeah, you went in suits.
Fucking
I was
awesome.
extremely racist. It was
That's
great.
the only that's the only way. If you went in what you're in this drag that you're wearing right now.
Well, okay, dude. The thing is, all right.
I had a flannel.
Yeah, all right. We had flannels because first we were at Tandy's Top Shelf Bar and Grill, which is not exactly where one
Technically
might be
lower-
found
lower
in a
shelf.
suit. You might say it's lower shelf. And then
Come
we
get your well
went
whiskey
to
here.
this place.
so you
it
go
was
there
kind of
first.
yeah, but it's really cool. So like I said, there was only like Prohibition era alcohols like gin, whiskey, rum was the other one I think, and
Yep.
a lot of that shit. And they have like a big portrait of Al Capone on there, and they play like 20s music, like 20s through 40s
And
music.
the whole place in the bar is just complete 1920s
Yeah.
like attire and
Yeah,
shit.
and it's really cool and really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but like best wings.
Oh,
They had
so
maple
worth it.
donuts
Yeah,
that
so
were
worth it.
amazing with like maple bacon on top. Oh, so good.
Super, super
I would go
worth it.
there again soon.
Oh,
The-
yeah,
the wings
absolutely.
were like amazing.
It was wicked fun. I like the donuts too, and like everyone there was really, really nice.
super nice.
So if you get the riddle wrong, do you just not allowed to enter?
Yeah,
do they
that's
just
the other
kick
thing
you
I was
out?
thinking
Yeah.
of. Like, what
If
if
they're like,
you
You're like,
don't get
never
it
mind,
right?
hang up,
You get
and a gun
blacklisted.
points out of the door.
Keep walking.
You get blacklisted from it. You can never return.
Don't let him in.
Actual gangsters.
That'd be pretty sweet, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't that be so?
What
And,
if-
and
what
you
if-
have
what
to
if-
switch the riddle every day.
What if these people walk in and they're just fucking trashed and they're like, they'll pick up the phone, hey, I'm like, so this
That's a good way
you
to-
here to get your haircut?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good way to
Yeah.
not let them in. Actually, if you
Yeah.
think about it, it's
But
like
I feel like they break shit.
good luck breaking that door, dude. That's like
It's a
solid
wall.
oak. The whole
That's a
the
good
whole
point.
thing. It's like the wall. of solid oak.
Take the chairs. Take it. Get my own
Place,
haircut.
Ruin everybody else's time.
A lot of people do that.
People will do that.
Absolutely.
People will go to actually great extents to ruin everybody else's time. I feel like I was watching a lot of shit recently with like fucking
No, nice. Or
Thanks.
porn.
Wow, yeah, you could have just
Very
said porn.
what?
You could have said porn.
No. I was watching a lot of things with like public like running onto the football field and games and shit.
I
And
was
like
going to say discrimination.
like everybody like filming that is like it's hilarious because my buddy's doing it, but like they have to like stop the whole game and everything,
Yeah.
and it ruins it for everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to think that was wicked funny until like like totally run on the
Like,
field
look at
naked. Now I'm
me,
just like
yeah.
I am trying to watch the game.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
cut
trying
that
to
shit
watch this
out.
really slow sport. Please
Well,
get
yeah,
out of
well,
the way.
Oh,
The
don't even
NFL
begin that.
The NFL has like an hour worth of like an hour to 2 hours worth of commercials for every game.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
if you watch it on,
Is
what
that
is it,
regular
like
or is that
4?
the Super Bowl?
No, regular.
What about the Super Bowl? I
It's
bet
like-
you that's like
Same-
4 to 1. For
Probably,
ratio.
but it's the same. It's the same hour game though. It's the same like.
Well, yeah, but they
length
have
of
like the
game.
halftime show and everything.
Well, yeah,
They still
true.
show that on TV though.
I know, but there's ads in between
Yeah.
all of that too.
Yeah.
True, but there's a halftime, not show, but it's halftime on football too, like a regular game.
Oh, yeah, I
And
guess
they
it's
just put a
ads
ton of
through
ads,
the
yeah.
whole thing,
So, but yeah, and
the only reason to watch
there's
the
this
Super
game
Bowl
where it
ads.
went into overtime with the Browns, which are like known to completely suck ball sack. Like they went 0 for 16 last year.
And they won.
They won,
this
but
year.
they made the big. They made no. It was this was the Giants and someone else, but they made the Giants get the biggest kicks ever. It was 64 yards out, and right before he kicked it, they cut it off and sent it to another game where they did a pregame show talking about Ram trucks.
Really?
Yeah, so they cut it
64-yard kick and
Yeah,
they ignored
people
that?
like they just cut off one of the best kicks in the game I've ever seen for a fucking Ram show.
Was it really 64 yards?
64
like for a
yards
field goal,
out.
you said?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That means nothing to me.
That's beyond. So
It's a bit more than
the
half.
big yellow post.
Uh-huh.
He has to kick it through those big yellow posts from beyond half of the field by about 14 meters.
Yeah, it's insane.
or yards. Sorry, what? Same thing, right?
Yeah, basically.
That's an insane. Normally they're 25, 30 yards.
Yeah, usually
per field
around
goal.
50 at like most.
50 at most.
At
50 is
most.
absurd. 64 is beyond half court. That's like hitting a half court shot. Actually, it's very similar.
But
in
like,
basketball.
yeah, but like football was really fun to watch when I was in Paris. Soccer was like watching dried paint. Like, oh, I just watched 90 minutes of 0.
You didn't
versus-
like soccer.
It was 0-0. I'm like, I saw nothing happen.
Yeah.
They just kicked the ball back and forth. And that was it.
I actually want to in dance. Is there like dance that you watch like a sport? Because like it's like basically a sport.
America's Best Dance Crew. I've seen it many times.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've
it's
seen
fun.
Yuri
Yeah,
on
what are you
Ice.
talking about?
Yeah,
Jabberwocky.
Yuri
yeah.
on Ice.
Jabberwockies represent.
I mean, there's like super commercialized versions of it, like So You Think You Can Dance, and,
Dancing
like
with the Stars
Dancing
and
with the
shit.
Stars.
Yeah.
And stuff
Would you
like
ever do that?
No,
Did you ever
How come-
dance
why
with
wouldn't
the
you go on
wolves?
it? Are you like
Dancing with the
above it or?
I don't know.
Pissing,
Well,
that's
for one, not freaking good enough.
Well, to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, you have to be.
I can do that. All right.
Well,
so
no, okay,
Tyler
well,
can do that.
yeah,
He has
yeah.
a broken
Okay,
ankle.
well, Dancing with the Stars, sure, but like, So You Think You Can Dance, that's like crazy.
Is
shit.
that the actual shit?
Yeah,
just all about
it's like
dance.
when it
That's the
first
tea.
started out. When it
in
first
the
started out,
name.
it was like a lot about dance, but like the further and further it's gotten, like the more seasons that have come out, it's so much like costume, lighting, makeup, special effects, set. It's like
That's
moving.
insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane. It's like moving farther and farther away from dance, and it's like
Production.
It's probably
instead
hard
of-
to do
Yeah.
it by yourself too. You probably need like a group of people.
yeah,
that are
and they
equally as
like
good
bring
as
in
you.
so much acrobatics into it, and like who can do the craziest shit.
torch juggling, the sword swallowing.
Yeah, yeah,
Gets fucking wild.
yeah.
But like you like it'd be like plays like ballet and shit. That's kind of like professional that people watch.
Yeah.
Well,
What
that,
about
I
it?
mean, production is important in that, but that's because it's a show.
yeah.
I've always wanted to see the Nutcracker.
I
That's
feel
kinda
like
cool.
the Nutcracker.
Like,
Have you never seen it?
I've never seen ballet.
You strike
Like in the Boston Opera House and stuff. I'd love to see that shit.
Wow.
You strike me as someone who would have already seen that. You love Broadway shows.
Oh, I love it. I've been dying to see Hamilton. I just don't
know.
have $500 burning a hole in my
No.
And you're like, here you go.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
It's like, oh, it's these $500. I need to get rid of it. I need to find a way to get rid of this $500.
Everybody, if only there was a world-renowned Broadway show that I could just throw this at. Everyone I've heard of, like online, all the podcasts or YouTubers or whatever, have said like only good things about it. I know it came out a while
It was
ago.
amazing. Well,
And you love-
2015 is like recent for Broadway because they're still playing like
Yeah.
Oz from like 1990 something.
Really?
Yeah. I want to see Book of Mormon too.
Oh,
That's
so-
really funny.
Yeah.
So is that why this is such a big deal? Is because Broadway just doesn't put anything else?
No, because they're not
out
It's way
anymore?
more progressive than anything else. It's rap in Broadway. They're rapping.
Yeah, they were rapping. You showed me some of the
there's-
songs. I
there's-
did like
yeah,
it, by the way.
there's-
I never listened to it with intensity.
And James is like
James is big into it.
into Hamilton.
Do you remember James from UNH?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
he loves Hamilton as much as Tyler. And
I come in and like rap guns and shit. He just starts rapping. I'm like, yes.
some bars. He was cool about it. I feel like I should look into it because I like that like clever style of writing. I'm like always
Yeah.
into that.
I think you really like Book of Mormon too. You should look into that.
That's the one.
That's the
Trey
South
Parker,
Park.
right?
Yeah,
South
yeah,
Park
and
creators.
and like they're talking about like there's one about this guy that feels gay.
Mm-hmm.
So he talks to the lead guy and he goes,
You
"Oh,
sh-
that's interesting. Just shut it
Yeah,
off."
you did show me that.
The
It's
whole,
super
the whole
easy.
show.
Just shut it off. Like it never
Shut
even
it off.
happened.
the whole
What you
show
feel,
is great.
bury it deep, deep down forever.
The whole life. You did show me that actually.
Or like they're talking about where they get sent out. Like you're going to San Francisco. Oh yeah, awesome. You're going to California too, and you're going to Florida. You're going to Yemen. Good luck. You're going to Iraq.
Going to Yemen.
Have fun. Watch the War Chiefs. Yeah, it's really fucked up though.
I'll check it out.
I was gonna ask if you guys have ever seen it, but probably not. Did you ever watch the musical, Holy Musical Batman? And it's B at symbol man.
No,
And it just makes fun of Batman. It's fucking
I'll
hilarious.
totally watch that. That sounds awesome.
And like Superman shows up and he's the worst.
Really?
Yeah, like
Oh, I feel like I've seen gifs of that online, or like videos of that online. Where it's
Maybe.
kind of like like the production value is really shitty, and they're
I
like really
wouldn't say
funny.
super shitty.
Then
It's
it probably
like,
wasn't the same.
Ever heard about Lightman though? That's amazing.
Lightman,
Ah, you never-
Dayman,
Oh no, Defender of the
night of the sun, fighter of the night man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Lightman and Nightman.
No, Dayman.
Dayman.
Is it Dayman?
It's
It's always
Dayman. Yeah.
Oh,
Lights
never mind
in
then.
the dark.
We'll move on then.
But yeah,
Anyway,
no,
I'd like to bring to the front Shrek the Musical.
Do you have musical Shrek?
Yeah, they have Shrek the Musical.
Yeah.
Are you saying that you watched Shrek the Musical? Did you?
I did on YouTube a while ago.
Did you watch the whole thing on YouTube?
I would.
Listen,
I mean, is it good?
kind of.
It's alright. Wait, which movie is it?
Is it the first one?
Yeah,
All
it's
of
the
them.
first one.
Okay.
Is it all of them?
Them at once.
I think I've
It's
just
like
seen the
8
first
hours
one.
long.
It's just 2 hours. Like, okay, we're done. After 10 minutes.
How did they like dress up the donkey as like two guys in a donkey suit, or was it just one guy?
Yes.
Lord Farquaad is something else.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably very nimble. As 2 men as 1 donkey.
Coordinating as one. That's not
Backflips.
easy. They've definitely had to practice that for a really
You have to
long
fight
time.
a dragon like that.
Did anyone ever watch Disney on Ice? Was that ever a thing that
No.
anyone saw?
No,
I've
never
never
watched
seen
that.
that. No.
Never.
What is Disney on Ice?
It's like Disney, but it's like on ice.
Sound it out, Derek.
Oh, why didn't you say it?
Disney on Ice.
No, I
It's
don't- I
like
don't know what
it
it's
takes
about.
all. I think it takes like most of the movies.
like
the
Kingdom
most
Hearts on
popular
Ice.
songs.
Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts on Ice.
Like that.
Yeah.
Just takes all the Disney characters
Yo, the
and throws
movement
them
isn't that much different from the game, dude. Come on, they're sliding around everywhere.
Run away from Xehanort.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh god, he wants the bees. No.
No, but my favorite thing I've ever seen live is 100% Cirque du Soleil. That was like amazing.
Oh, yeah, you spoke
That was
about that,
so
yeah.
fucking good. Like I thought jaw dropping was like over dramatic, but like I was like, watching it 'cause some of the
Actually,
shit they did.
mouth agape.
Yeah, like it was insane. Some of the shit they did. I'm like, you can't. Physics will not allow that. What
Really?
you're doing right
No
now,
shit.
it's crazy.
Is this like is it a thing that goes on for weeks?
No,
because you talked about it a lot, but
they
I
have
can't really
some that
remember.
tour, but like in Las Vegas, there's like stuff that stays there forever.
Oh, okay.
And then the one in Orlando, it's this giant fucking stadium, like humongous, and it's right in Epcot, which is like an Disney for adults kind of.
So Disney.
But like, but it's
Definitely implying.
a lot of booze over there. How at Epcot.
So Disney. I'm fairly certain you can still get booze at Disneyland.
Can you?
No.
I'm
I
fairly
don't think
certain.
they want trash parents in Disneyland.
Yeah.
man.
I don't
This
think
is-
you can get
speaking of someone
trashed.
who's never been to Disneyland.
Because
That's
well,
insane.
my brother just went down and like he took a photo and he was at a bar in Disneyland. Like it was had a whole bunch.
When I was at- when I was at
I mean,
Universal-
I'm sure you can't get hammered, but I'm sure you can get booze.
Not with that attitude, man. Anything is possible, man.
all you do is shove a little flask of whiskey at her ass. You get a good time.
Set it on slow drip.
No, it's one
I
of
usually
those.
bring my IV.
No,
yeah.
it's one of those like the sample ones, and you're like, all right, I'll just break that when I need it.
How do you have a glass? Just flex.
Yeah, just right in there.
Dude, inject. So cut your asshole. So inject straight into your blood system.
Oh my
It doesn't
god.
have to be that violent. You can take a Tide Pod and just empty it,
No.
and then glue it back shut and fill it. And just
Yeah,
but,
no.
like, you know how like tobacco, like you line it in your
yeah, that's the pouches.
little,
yeah,
little
pouch.
things of glass in it to like cut open.
Yeah.
You just flex.
Fiberglass.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate that.
Steve-O did
I
it,
do
and it worked
not
just fine.
like that.
Steve didn't do that. Steve did the butt chug. The
Yeah.
thing is,
Oh my god.
no, so
That's
the
so
thing is,
funny, butt
your,
chug.
your rectal cavity is so closely associated with your bloodstream. You
Oh, I
don't
know.
need to bring it. You
Oh,
break
yeah.
it up. You'll just like
Yeah,
get
but
you-
Fine.
Get it
You soak a
directly
tampon
there.
of whiskey and shove it up your ass.
Yeah.
We've all
Oh
been
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
because people.
People do that.
That was a
do people do that anymore?
I don't know.
that was a hard.
Lottie did it earlier.
Derek, that was a hard point in my life. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
How do you think I got through math every day in high school?
It was hard. I needed one cheap handle of vodka lasting a whole year.
So fucking the fact like thinking about like that since like being that drunk, not even like having some of your ass obviously, but like being
I've
that
been
drunk.
that drunk.
Honestly,
I've seen you that drunk.
well,
You've had some rough nights. I've seen
I'm
you
trying to
hungover
say
for 2
no-
days after.
I'm trying to say no, you haven't, but I can't.
He doesn't.
Just you don't remember it either.
It's not very easy.
I did take UNH for granted with getting hammered and being able to walk back. And I did, the last time I was there, I got a parking ticket for the first time.
You did.
Good.
I did.
Fucking good.
Did you get it in the
Lottie.
mail when they checked up on you again?
No,
me-
I didn't get it in the mail.
I got one in the mail too.
What happened with the parking ticket?
All right, listen
Yeah,
up, kids.
I need to know.
You got
This is
So,
a great.
my
one.
good friend pal Derek was like, "Hey, come visit me at UNH."
Yeah, what
and
an
I was
asshole.
like, "Hey."
Make it to be my fault.
I was like,
Because it was.
I was like, hey, all right, coming in hot. And he's like, okay, just park in the parking lot, like, next to my apartment. And so I'm like, all right, just, I was explaining to him where I was. And I was like, oh, just park right here. He's like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
It was my fault.
We go up to the apartment. I, like, go back out to the car to get something. It was a fat parking ticket on the car.
Like a fat parking ticket.
For $100. And I walk back in to the apartment. I'm like, Derek,
What the fuck
the
is
fuck
that?
is this? And then so I like move my car, and then I never like obviously I don't fucking have $100 to pay for my car was literally there for 10 minutes. No, but they like keep sending me emails to my
Still,
yeah they keep
this day.
they keep sending me emails. It's like yeah like they just
How'd they
keep,
get
keep
your
So
Darren.
that's the thing, right? Because I said don't pay it because if you don't come back to UNH, it doesn't matter because the campus secure
Yeah, they're not, like-
parking things
yeah.
they don't go through the
Not real
police.
cops, yeah.
Yeah, so it can't like impact you. You don't have to pay it. You just like might get in trouble when you get back.
Yeah.
But they still how do
Yeah.
they send you emails?
I got
no
mine in
idea.
my mail.
What?
I got one in my mail again. Like don't forget you always.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, they're like
They can- they can find-
This was all right.
mail.
Like just a note. This was literally probably it was over a year.
Oh
now.
yeah, about a year ago.
Yeah. So I've been getting emails from UNH for a year telling me to pay this parking ticket.
You probably send it to a debt collector, couldn't they?
The T is I'm not paying it.
yeah, you're right. That's the thing.
Um,
I'm never gonna pay that shit.
I'm not sure on how they got
Jesus, I'm
her
not-
email address, but
License
getting-
plate. I
Yeah,
guess.
well,
Yeah.
getting his license plate to get his
Yeah,
mailing
that's-
address,
yeah.
that's understandable.
But an email. Did you talk to them at all?
No, they.
Did you talk to them in an email?
The thing is though, the funny thing with a lot of them, that was their first time, right?
That was
going to UNH.
literally my
I'm
first time.
almost
I've
more
been-
amazed you
Yeah.
got a ticket.
I'm so
I know.
pissed.
I've been there Probably. How many times do you think I stayed in that apartment?
So the thing is, I just want to preface that there is parking where I should have specified Lottie to go.
About 5 spots, though.
It's about 5 to 8 spots, and
Awful.
not very open very often, but it is free. Tyler parks consistently
Wherever I want.
wherever the fuck he damn well, just wherever he
My
wants.
favorite part is by the dumpster where everyone else was
Just
supposed to
wherever,
park.
like this guy could probably park in the handicap spot and just like do that for a week straight. So he's parked there. I would estimate 25, 30 times
At least.
One
At
time
least.
for 10
Yeah.
minutes.
right?
$100
And
parking
you're gonna
ticket.
and he has never gotten a ticket. And Lottie
Until the
parks there
very
once,
last
he got a
time.
ticket.
And I was
Pissed
like,
as hell.
I looked at it, I was like, yes.
It was the last time.
Was it
you ever
100?
came
Was it
out.
$100?
So you're like, it's time to go because I graduated. You
Yeah.
don't have to go back there.
Yeah,
It's time to go.
and it kind of worked out.
Yeah,
Was it
it's-
$100?
Yeah.
And
it was.
then
They
I
just
landed
come
in-
out of the gate with $100.
Yeah.
You
That's
never
hard.
told me that.
Yeah, no,
That's hard.
I didn't realize. I put it in, as I do with all my tickets, I put it in the middle console and forgot about it. I'm serious. I was going through my card.
Living
and I
your
took out
life
my
sounds
accident.
so hard. So basically, I just threw it in the back seat.
And I never thought of it again. And that's what are you going to do?
Oh, actually, I mean, you don't have to pay it. So
No.
yeah, good point.
I don't know. I'm just surprised. Like I just always park at like.
Oh shit, that came on. Wow.
Hey, welcome to ASMR. You're now listening to the sensual, seductive tune of Derek's water heater.
This is gonna be really loud in the background, but
So, Derek,
that trick you showed me.
I had this really funny story.
Gotta have to shout over the radio.
So anyway,
We had to wait for the boiler to shut off. Sorry.
Derek, take out all that racist stuff Lottie said, please, and then just start right where I
listen,
started talking. That was really hurtful.
What's the episode
Darren
of
went
misogyny?
upstairs crying.
Misogyny.
I'm back, but I'm not happy about it.
I had to,
But I am very resentful.
from all the things you said, I had to call and make sure my mom was safe from all the horrible shit you said that you're gonna do to her later.
We're back. Brief hiatus. Anywho,
First off, she's at my house. She's not locked up in the basement.
I just want to clear the air of any suspicions right now. None of that is true.
She's not have my brother tied up.
And if anybody tells you that, it's heresy.
Been feeding her
I'm very
basement rats.
nice.
Do not worry, I'm nice.
Did you go camping this weekend?
I did go camping.
Where'd you go
this
I feel like he knew that answer.
I feel like that was
Man,
a
it's like the
segue.
You
Right.
the answer to the question
Weird
before
flex,
it's
but
even
alright.
asked.
Doubt.
Yeah.
So,
No, but it was the Kayaking Classics at Rumney last weekend, so I went and did that and climbed some shit. It was pretty awesome. We camped. First day wasn't that bad for climbing. We did a couple of multi-pitch stuff, but Darren's just looking at me like, what the fuck?
Multi-pitch?
Multi-pitch, so like,
Pitching
yeah.
more than
Got
110. You know, it's
you
fine.
know what I'm
I'll
saying?
just stop.
Yeah,
Throwing baseballs off the mountain.
Playing golf off the mountain.
Pitching
Trying to
ideas
pitch-
to
trying to
pitching ideas to like CEOs on top of the mountain. So, what are you
Hey,
coming
what
here
about
for? Yeah, you climb up to the top exhausted. There's a desk with a guy in a full suit. So what brings you over here?
You're like, well,
brings you
but
right
you
next to
just
the
throw around
woods.
buzzwords.
we like to put our employees through vigorous interview.
See, I like the idea that you climbed up, but the employer is still at the bottom. So I have this idea.
You'll have to climb all the way up here.
If you look at
Get
the
on my
graph, I'm
level.
sorry, you can't see it.
He's up there in a seat with a cat. I've been waiting for you.
But you can see him like long before you get there, so he's staring at you, stroking the cat
No,
the whole time.
I like to see
It's like
that.
losing hair
No.
from being pet.
I like to see that he's like
wish to
trying. He's trying to
leave.
avoid eye contact. So he's like, oh yeah, she sees me. Why not put a desk
Pretending
in
you
the middle
don't
of the
see someone
mountain?
walk towards you that you know, but
Yeah, he does that look over you, like past you thing, where he's holding the cat and he's like practicing his lines. Like, I've been no, it's not good.
Now I'm picturing an evil villain, and it's just all this rock, and then there's just one little area of leaves right in front of his desk. That's a trap door. No, what? No, it's just leaves up here in the mountain. There's no leaves up here besides here. No, stand right here for the interview.
All the trees up here are
around that.
dead. These are green leaves.
You sit on top. I fooled you.
By the way, this is how it works in OE, right? In outdoor ed. This is how it works. This is how you get a job.
yeah, this is how you get a job in the outdoor education
okay,
field.
okay.
You could like climb up to your employer first.
That reminds me of a YouTube video where this guy is like an interview process with famous celebrities, but he takes them hiking. So the entire thing is And if you, so what makes you want to join us here? Oh, fuck.
People that no longer exercise, doing exercise, like, oh, fuck.
Sorry for interaction, though. Go on.
So anyway, the rock climbing was great. No, it was really nice Saturday. No, it was really nice Friday, and then like most of Saturday, and it started drizzling, so all of the rocks became sopping and unclimbable.
Was this like climbing a mountain with like picks and shit, or was this just like hiking?
Yeah, they're Tomb
Rock
Raidering
climbing.
it.
No,
She does it all the time. She does it.
we were dry tooling.
lower
We were dry tooling. No. We were rock climbing, like legal rocks, you know, and climbing them. Yeah.
She just saw a big boulder, and
I
she
was
just
like,
got
shit,
on
yeah, I'm
top
gonna
of
climb
it. Yeah,
this.
she just got on top of it, and it's like, I did it.
Yo.
Yeah, no.
Time to go home.
yo,
Yeah, no,
climbing that.
like rock climbing with, you know, harnesses and ropes and helmets and gear and
But you're
shit like that.
But you're known for climbing sheer sheer faces of ice.
Yeah, I also ice climb.
With
I'm not
pickaxes and shit?
yeah, with ice axes.
Yeah, that's hardcore.
Yeah. No, it's really bad. I'm not that good, but I mean,
Well,
I really like.
I mean, you're still living.
You're doing it more than we are.
I mean, I've only been ice climbing for like 2 years now, so I mean, I don't have any of my own.
We've only been
gear
doing a
because,
podcast for like several months,
And we're already professional.
and we're already amazing
as you can
at it.
freaking see.
Like, you're talking to 100,000 people on this mic right now.
All 1 million subscriber.
If we wait,
All my millions of accounts.
Yeah,
there are dozens of us.
yeah, no, but like good ice axes are like $500-$600 a piece. Yeah, and then like mountaineering boots and like
So do you
crampons
just-
That's
and
like
stuff
six.
are
That's like 6 UNH
$900.
parking tickets.
Oh, you could park illegally 6 times, or you could have this one ice axe.
But which one is truly more worth it, right? Which one is the payoff? Because both bring you memories.
You're really
you
just
know?
sticking it to the man, or you're sticking it to the ice. You know.
Yeah,
Technically, you can stick it in the men both. Right in the back of the noggin.
All right, manslaughter.
Let's see you give me another fucking parking ticket.
I took all these tickets and I bought an ice axe.
Yeah,
instead.
yeah.
Take them back.
So speaking
my down
of
payment.
and you have all the
speaking of
tickets.
ice axes lodged in people's bodies,
Ooh, go on.
I'm getting my wilderness first responder right now.
What? How did that? Okay.
You should
Can
see
you
the
fucking let me finish?
The people that tie the ropes to them just have to throw them up
Wait, no,
and get
bitch,
lodged in
wait.
their head.
You will see how she buries the axe.
Sorry, stop. Go on.
No, but I'm getting my wilderness first responder now, so we're talking a lot about accidents, and things that can go wrong. And we were reading the story about a guy who was climbing up in Tuckerman's Ravine up in Pinkham Notch in the White Mountains. And he was ice climbing, and he fell, and his ice axe actually went entirely through his abdomen, like in front of him, out the back of him, and this guy literally walked down Tuckerman's Ravine and out to the lodge with an ice axe lodged in his body. Because like you can't take it out. Like you're gonna get frostbite because you have a metal axe through your, and it's like
But it's gonna,
fucking cold
like,
out.
bleed everywhere.
Yeah, but like obviously if you take it out, it's gonna bleed and you're gonna rip organs out and shit like that. But like he walked out, and luckily it missed all of his like vital internal organs and stuff like that.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Like, would you ever climb like a mountain, like seriously, like that by yourself, or would you always bring
With
someone
only
with
your
you?
hands.
With just your bare hands, no gloves, licking them so they stick to like a fucking gecko.
Would you go?
Oh no, this one's frozen.
Would you go naked and afraid after the winter up the
Up
mountain?
Tuckerman's
Yeah,
Ravine.
yeah. Just don't cut your toenails for a long time. Just clink, clink. Ice.
Who needs crampons when you got these bad boys?
Fucking
File them into a point.
Yeah, and your nails too. Catwoman up it.
That's
Yes.
a superpower, having nails hard enough to go in a rock.
Yeah, it's saber tooth.
Just fucking jam them in there.
Oh God.
Yeah,
me, I'm sorry.
but I don't even know where it was. But yeah, ice climbing is super, super expensive. It's not anything I'm definitely gonna get like super into, probably until I graduate and get an actual real person job. Because realistically, $2,000 of gear is just not achievable.
How many years left you got?
There's one.
Oh,
I'm a
that's
senior.
nice.
Yeah,
What were you gonna say, Derek?
I can't remember.
nothing of any value.
I mean, technically,
I keep saying that, and he doesn't believe me.
if you think about it, you don't have to spend $2,000. You just have to buy one axe,
Why?
and then just take.
No, I want
all
to hear
the-
your reasoning.
Yeah, go on.
Go
I have
on.
So
no
you
idea.
just buy one axe,
Right.
and then you just take the rest of the equipment. What is he gonna do? Fight you? You have a pickaxe.
I literally have an axe and you don't.
Yeah, thank you for this. All right, give the other.
He's like, you picked the wrong pickaxe store to fight in later. I got two.
Yeah, exactly. Daren, So counterpoint, you're buying from the guy who sells those. You're gonna assume he doesn't have like 18
gun?
of those bad boys
Not
in his
behind.
holsters right now. Like,
I can just think of it like you go back in.
Concealed carry for an ice axe.
He sees it in your eyes, so he just takes one.
exactly.
That's throwing him across the store over and over again. Ting,
This
ting,
guy
ting,
has
ting.
seen your type over and over again. He's always ready. Try robbing a gun store once you buy the gun. Be like, all right, now give me your shit. He's like, looking light you up.
How many ice axe sellers are gonna have ice axe behind the counter?
It's part of the trade. All right.
Yeah, I keep back to my flesh axe.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Daren is
there's no ice axe back here. Picks up a giant battle axe.
It said time and time again, you keep the strap on you in case somebody want to start acting funny. So you keep
I
the
just
axe
picture a
on
guy
you.
walking around the store with like a pickaxe holstered into his side. Doesn't New Hampshire have like an open like you don't need a permit to like be able to hold a gun now?
No, you still
No,
need
it
it.
needs to
Oh,
be
no,
always
I'm
have a
thinking like
permit.
Texas.
Well,
Texas, you can just
That sounds about right.
no, I'm sure you'll still need a
I mean,
permit
you kill
around.
enough people.
a permit to
Permit
a
for
permit to
anything.
like be able to shoot a gun. Yes, but like because in most places you need that, and then you need an open like carry law. Like
Well, yeah, carry like permits are a little bit different than like the way, because like you can like get a license for a gun, and like you can have the gun so that if the
Goes to
cops
your
come to your
house,
house,
yeah.
or whatever, and yeah, burglar breaks in a house, you shoot them, whatever. I had a
the
permit.
cops come to your house, you have a gun.
that's my favorite.
Well, if the
no,
cops come to your house and they're like, do you have any guns?
That's
I'd be
my
like, I have
favorite-
one.
No,
No,
my
it's just
favorite-
like you stopped at cops. Like if the cops come or a burglar, it's
that's my favorite Dave Chappelle. One of my favorite Dave Chappelle
Defend
skits
against
ever.
the cops? Okay, now I get what
Have you
you're
seen
saying.
that Dave Chappelle skit?
yeah.
Where the cops break in and he goes, oh, this burger's he put pictures of his family in this place. We robbed it. Let's shoot him.
Wait, what?
The cops break in and they go, oh,
Wait, cops break in where?
to
a house.
to this guy's house. And he
This has
goes,
started out poorly.
Yeah.
sorry. And he looks around and he goes, the cops are going, he goes, this guy, to break in the house, he put pictures of his family up in here? Freeze, burglar! And they shoot him down.
Okay, I get it.
He doesn't say person, but
Yes, yes.
it is really funny.
Dave Chappelle, I told it, yeah, I fucking, that was, we were talked about a while ago, best things you saw live. Dave Chappelle was up there.
You saw
That
him
was-
live?
Yeah, I saw him in Concord.
That's so, what?
I told you that like years ago, bro.
That's so crazy. I saw Daniel Tosh live in Concord, but that's it.
Yeah, same place, Capitol Center.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dave Chappelle came
There's
and
some
he
big
was
comedians there.
exactly the way you would expect him to be in stand-up. It was so fucking funny. And he like did so much riff commentary on like being in New Hampshire, obviously, and like he's black, and like this is a huge like white like state. But he did a lot of like great fucking ad libs bit.
Anyway,
Just
take
Ad-lib
the
on
dick
stage?
out
That's
your mouth.
crazy.
Yeah, well,
He's like, all right, I need a noun. Anybody
No,
like a Mad Lib?
that's
like,
Mad Lib,
I
not
know.
Ad-lib.
I said Mad Lib.
okay.
The poopy face. Everyone starts roaring, laughing. Oh my god!
Dave Chappelle is the funniest comedian.
Sat on his stinky chair.
On his smelly.
I need an
everyone.
item, anyone?
Ambulance comes in, like, trying to resuscitate people. Live, damn it!
He's like, anyone now? And everyone's like, blunt! Like, everyone's weed! Just a weed joke.
And then he
Like,
just takes a
oh,
different-
weed ad-libs.
No, he just takes a totally different noun. He's like, oh yeah, bus.
Anyway, that's actually, like, I think that's the funniest, like, way, that's the best way to be funny, is to be able to think on your toes and, like, in that setting.
Improv.
What?
Improv, right?
Improv,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, there is a word for it. Amazing enough. I watched I went to go see Paula Poundstone up in Plymouth, where I think Dominique saw me and my mom.
Yeah.
And like,
Yep.
I didn't say anything. I think I did see her. I just didn't
Yeah,
remember it.
yeah.
But I went to see Paula Poundstone. She did about hour and a half show. She has about 20 minutes of preset material that she has already planned out. The rest was just talking about like New Hampshire, like Kangamangas Highway.
That's so
like, all sorts-
cool.
it's so fucking, and like talking to people in the audience. They say, what do you do for a living? And like the lady's like, oh, I'm a fucking carpenter. And she took advantage of the fact that she was really angry and said she was a carpenter. Made a whole joke out of that. It lasted the entire night. At the end of it, she was like, oh yeah, because this lady's a fucking carpenter. And like brought it all the way back around. That's like great comedy. It's like improv all night and like being able to bounce off other people.
Like comedy, being good at comedy takes like tens of years to like actually get good at.
Because and like there's a difference between being funny and being witty, obviously. And I think that like being witty constitutes more of that like public appeal funny than like being the funny guy in your friend group or whatever.
Well,
Like-
yeah. Well, Chris Farley has like a really famous quote back when like the funniest people he ever met never got famous because they never like tried to like hone their skills.
Right.
He said
naturally
there's
funny
raw
people.
talent everywhere. That people are funnier than him.
Yeah.
It's just he took the chance to like
If you have the initiative, then you like go do something with it.
It does blow my mind people that don't know Chris Farley though. Do you know Chris Farley?
No.
Do you know Chris Farley?
No.
Da, 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 da. Well, that was easy.
You know Chris Farley?
Yeah.
Okay. Tommy Boy's
He's the
like
guy that lives down the street, right?
Tommy Boy's like one of my favorite movies
Tommy
ever.
Boy
It's
was one that
hilarious.
You should watch. Yeah.
Beverly Hills Ninja.
And he was on SNL, right?
Yeah,
he was on SNL.
he's huge on
That's
SNL.
right.
Him with Adam Sandler.
So he was one of the original founding members of it. Not founding members, like the original
Anyway.
like big names on SNL.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people got their start there.
Well, yeah, Eddie Murphy was like, the
where
biggest one
that's
back
where a
then.
lot of
You think Eddie Murphy
comics
was?
start.
Eddie Murphy was on SNL.
I know. Do you think that was the biggest one?
No, the
I
biggest
think
one.
Will Ferrell is probably bigger.
Yeah, Will Ferrell is big. I think if Chris Farley didn't die, he'd be humongous.
Probably, yeah.
Who are the people that are way back there, like an airplane and all them? Like
Liam.
Chevy. What's his face?
Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, him and
That was fun.
the other guys that
Steve
were
Martin.
that were in
That was him. He did SNL.
Yep, Steve Martin did. And there was one more guy. He was in National Lampoon movies.
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld.
National Lampoon. National Lampoon.
Oh, Lampoon. Chevy Jones. No.
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
No. I don't
Yes, because
know.
he made.
Was it?
Oh, what's that? Caddyshack.
Oh, okay.
No,
Was that
no.
Chevy Chase?
Yep.
Okay.
You two know nothing about comedy.
Cement walls,
Throws
breaking glass.
glass.
Lottie, did you ever hear that story about in high school? Me and my friends were in my tiny little Stratus, and we went to KFC. And I thought, it'd be fucking hilarious if I just took my drink and just threw it out the window
no.
really hard.
Oh,
So we were all sitting there. I think were you there, Daren?
No, I haven't heard this
So
story. I don't
you
know.
never heard this one?
No, I don't think
they're
so.
all just
Go
eating and just
on.
like chilling out and listening to calm music. I went whack, whack, and went to throw my large full cup of Coke just out the window randomly. The window was up. I took a giant full can of Coke and smashed it out the window and it fucking exploded. It exploded
God.
all over my car. All of my friends they went, are you like mad or something? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, why the fuck did you do that? I'm like, I thought the window was down. I wanted to throw it out and be funny. So Coke just went everywhere all over my car. And they're like,
my
what the
God.
fuck is wrong
Was
with
this
you?
without warning? You didn't say
No, I
anything?
just went, yeah!
So everyone's
And
eating and it's like, yeet!
yeah, and smashed it against my
That is
window.
so no
like my hand to my window, and then the whole cup just exploded all over the car.
So that
What
meant
year was
everyone
this?
else in
Was
the
this-
car got covered with
soaked,
soda.
and they're like, they weren't even mad about that. They're like, why? Are you angry? I'm like, I wanted to be funny.
Was
but-
Didn't work out very well.
yeah, senior of high school.
Okay, actually, I think I remember this story.
Funny
You
joke.
was the English class next.
Yep.
Yeah, I was in your English
Yeah.
class. Okay, yes, I
we
remember.
dipped out to go to McDonald's and then go back to the school again after
Yeah.
lunch, and I did that. They were just soaked in Coke. Like, what the fuck happened
Yeah,
to you guys? I'm like,
Okay.
I don't want to talk about
Right,
it.
you walked into English class and
Yeah.
everybody was like, "What happened?"
Yeah, I'm like, I
big
wanted to
smash.
smash a Coke against the window. That was really embarrassing.
I never
I
knew
do some
about that,
stupid
so-
shit.
Dude, I feel like our podcast would be like very much supplemented by the rest of your stories from high school about that sort of shit.
I can't remember half of them.
Oh,
I
I know.
really
Tell me
can't.
about
Oh,
it.
it's so funny though.
Does anybody else struggle from that of like watching the movie and then not remembering anything from the movie
yeah.
immediately post movie, like walking out of the theater and you're like, remember that funny quote, and then you can't think of anything.
Yeah.
No.
I
No,
can't
for
do
sure.
it.
Nope.
I can't do it.
Immediately, no, but then like a little bit after, I'll be like, "What's that?" And then like forget, but then I'll remember it.
No,
It's
most
really
movies that
odd.
like I can remember quite a bit, but like I can't remember like my own childhood very well. But I can remember movies that I watched.
Yeah, I think
back
we
then.
talked about
I
that
could tell you
before.
the whole. I haven't watched Ferngully in like 12 years. I could tell you the whole plot of
Really?
that movie. Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
If it's like on the spot, like, "Hey, do you remember this?" I'll draw a blank. But like, yeah,
No, yeah, I don't know. I have a really good memory with that, but like my childhood, just all that, no, just kidding. No, I don't remember.
I usually just block that right out.
No, but I do
Up at
remember. I
21.
do remember the maddest my dad's ever gotten ever is only because I forgot my glove for a baseball practice one time. I swear to God, Derek, did you ever?
Wait,
Did you
in
ever go
like-
to my old house? Ever?
You've had a lot. Which one?
The one like right in Daraska Road.
On
in
Daraska?
Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
Forgot my glove, and I ran downstairs screaming because he was fucking pissed. Opened the door and took his hand and slammed it into the wall. There's a giant hole right there. All my friends the next day were like, "Yo, there's a hole in your wall." I'm like, yeah, I forgot my glove. they're sitting there like they're trying to put forgotten glove
Yeah.
hole in the wall. They're like,
So they're trying to make a connection.
yeah,
Like,
they're like, I don't.
how do you get hole in the wall from I forgot my
and
glove?
like I think it was Wesley. He was like, "Was your glove on the wall?" I'm like,
So you didn't bring your dad into
get
the
it out.
equation. You just made him figure it out.
yeah.
For my glove.
Yeah, no, but obviously he didn't hit me or anything, but it was just
Right.
funny. Like,
he almost did.
I could be like, yeah, tell a friend of the class, I'm like, oh, do better. You fucking glove trash! He always spit when he got mad too. Do your parents ever have anything when they get mad, like they do like a certain thing?
I, honest to God, have never seen either of my parents mad.
Yeah. Your parents don't
My
strike me
parents
as people who
do
get
not
mad.
get mad. They don't get mad. They don't raise their voice. I think I've heard my mom raise her voice maybe once.
I hear my mom raise her voice 8 times a day, every day of my fucking life.
Yeah.
Tyler! Oh!
Your mom doesn't really have the time to get mad. She doesn't really care.
Yeah. She's like, okay, dear.
My dad doesn't raise his voice, but when he does, it's like, Tyler, what the fuck? He's just spit everywhere. And while he's yelling, he's just trying to laugh. And I was like, this is hilarious. He's spitting all over me. He's just fucking screaming. He's pissed. And he's just spit flying everywhere.
It's not taking him seriously at all.
No, yeah.
I think that's actually one of my biggest pet peeve. Is if you're not being taken seriously. Ryan used to do this to me all the time. I hate not being taken seriously when I want to, because like I'm not a person who particularly cares if he's taken seriously for the most part. But when I want to because of that, when I want to like have something to say and like really bring something to the table, people are like laughing like, yeah, okay, whatever.
That really gets to you?
Dude, that gets me so hard. I'm like, no, I'm fucking serious. Like, I'm trying to tell you something.
Grinds my gears.
It does grind my gears. And people, like very dismissive because I'm very jokey and, like, this, that, and the other thing.
No, for
And then
sure
if I bring up something serious, they, like, laugh and dismiss it. Like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Well, I felt that, too. But one of my biggest pet peeves is, like, if I have a girlfriend and we're arguing in public around friends. Like, that is the biggest pet peeve. Like, I hate arguing.
Making a scene.
I hate making a scene. Like, we can talk about it later. Like, any fight you can have, you can wait and talk about it later. And, like, when you're calm. But, like, arguing in front of other people, it just really gets to me. And plus, I don't ever get angry. Like if I'm fighting with with my girlfriend over at the time, I'll just be like completely calm, and like they'll be like getting their raised voice. I'm like, yeah, I think you're yelling now. Yeah, you're really going for it. Yeah,
you're definitely the same way.
I'm the same way. I don't really.
But like when you get salty or anything, like do you have like they're talking, they're yelling, and then you just like put a little comment in there, and then they just go, what? I'm like, you ever do that? I used to get me like I'm like,
yeah, well maybe if you didn't do that.
I was like, yeah, screaming is really working right now. It's really working for your cause right
that
here.
That is so something you would do. Just like the little passive aggressive needle that kind of gets it exciting.
Like I'll get them mad and they'll get really mad. And I'm like, I should stop, but I'm not. I'm just gonna get the little comment.
Oh, wow, getting the gun, huh?
But I
think it like.
What are you gonna do? Fucking shoot me in the head right now? Are you really gonna do that?
No, honestly, I think it makes them like one of my not the boy I'm dating right now, but like my ex-boyfriend. Like he would get even more mad because I didn't get mad. I would never get mad. I would never argue. I would never
show
raise my
any
voice.
emotion.
Yeah, and he would get pissed as hell because I wasn't giving him
Because they're trying to go more to get a reaction out of you.
Because I would never give him like his satisfaction of like raising my voice back at him or anything like that, and so it would just like make him even angrier.
Completely neutral the entire time, no matter what a fight is. I'm always neutral, and
like
people
I can't
hate
even
that.
remember the last time I got in an actual fight with someone. It must. I honest to God can't even remember time.
Like, but when you do though,
maybe when I was like little and my brother like scratched me or something.
Yeah, but oh no, dude,
go fuck yourself.
Oh no, I am a very calm, not angry person. Like I'm extremely calm. When I was a kid playing video games,
fucking
rage.
I was fucking insane. I'd be like sitting there like tears, like throw my controller across the floor, fucking flip out and like have a temper tantrum. Get up, play the game again.
Yeah.
Freak out again.
I mean, this is like a daily thing too.
Sure.
No, this is to this day.
I
broke too many controllers growing up, so when I was like 15, 16, I would just get my knee and just whack, 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 and hit my knee. But now I'm like, I'm completely calm now.
Hitting people in the knee with controllers.
Oh boy.
When you're at my house, we were probably like, I don't know, probably like 9 or 10, and Derek and I and AJ and my brother Hugh. Yeah, we're upstairs. It was like before upstairs with my brother's room. And we were playing something. I don't even know what we were playing, but
PS3.
Yeah, we were playing PS3, and it got a little heated. Was it you that hit Hugh, or was it?
No.
Oh.
No, it was AJ that hit
me. AJ took his controller and just whipped it into Derek's kneecap.
On my kneecap. Yeah.
Into Derek's
remember that. You heard
and I
that
just
story.
remember like sitting back watching all of this unfurl, and like Derek
Derek
starts to get
out.
upset, and then AJ starts to get upset, and I'm just like, guys, stop. And
Is that how
like,
you remember it?
Yeah, that's how I remember it.
I remember it so differently.
How do you remember it?
I remember it like getting heated.
Yeah.
And
took off my cool shades.
I took off my sunglasses and I had another pair on underneath, so I had to take those up. No, what I remember is like him taking the controller, and it was just a stationary like crash and like smash.
No,
like,
that's
right
what I
on my
mean.
knee.
I didn't mean he threw it at you. Like just
And
yeah,
I was
like
and
right
they
in the
like
kneecap.
shouted it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" and then
And I remember you saying the F word and that being a really big deal.
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
was-
oh
'cause
my
we were
god, my
young.
mom's gonna hear.
And so I remember just like leaving.
I
at
remember
that
you
point.
crying.
I probably cried.
I think I remember you.
Young.
I remember you crying and being like, "Oh no, Derek's crying." He just said,
Oh no, not again!
Man, if I had a nickel for every time everybody thought that.
You guys are like, all this talk is getting so many memories. Like, I remember me and my Kyle, Kyle was so much younger
and
than
my
me.
Kyle?
So, like, me and my brother Kyle, we'd be playing video games, and he was way younger than me.
Yeah.
So I would whip his fucking ass.
Oh, yeah.
Every video game. Like,
Oh yeah.
pick a
And that's the
game
thing,
and I'll
too, 'cause
fucking
I probably
destroy you.
kicked AJ's
Yeah.
ass.
"Yeah,
That
no,
was
oh for
probably the
sure,
problem.
yeah, because you were the older one.
Yeah,
we
I
were
was
the
the
older
older
ones." Yeah.
So we'd be it'd go a million times. Kyle would start getting angry. I'm laughing at him. He'd get angry. I'm still laughing. Then he hit me really hard. I look over and he goes, "Ah!" I just start crying and just sprint and I chase him across the house, just crying. You're like, "Please don't hit me!" I'm like, "Don't fucking touch me!"
It's such a different dynamic because I was never like that with my younger brother.
Yeah.
It was never really physical because I was never a kind of
Always
a physical.
physical.
Because if you know me, I use my words a lot, so
He's lying.
Yeah,
I
it's a
can
word or-
I can do more damage with words than I can with physical actions. And
thinks
that's a
that
horrible, vindictive thing to be able to do. But like I would do that, and then
Yeah.
of course like I beat him in the video game, whatever.
Yeah.
So he would take the other approach and smash, like
Smash in the
shatter,
cap.
because it was
Yeah,
a
no.
hollow,
Yeah.
it was a hollow
Yeah, it was a
handled
hollow
controller full of light up goo,
I remember
and he
that.
shattered it on my
Goo.
kneecap.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, I honestly probably did cry, probably did
Yeah.
run away because it probably
I
didn't
like
hurt.
don't
and we were
remember.
really young.
I honest to God, I think I have a picture from that night. Hold on. I'm gonna
Oh
try
my
and pull it
god,
up.
there's no way you have a picture from
That'd be
that
crazy.
night.
Wow.
What are you?
I might have deleted it in one of my like.
Man, no, that's just crazy
Purges.
because like I never had any of those confrontations.
beat the
with
shit out of my
So
brother.
you got along with your siblings?
to a point.
Yeah.
No, I'd beat the shit out of Kyle.
No, I know.
I did this thing where I'd hold him down
But-
with his head down and I'd drill a little
spit
bit
on- yeah,
and then
spit
bring it
on
up
him.
and then drill down, then bring it up and then I'd just drill on him.
but no, we never really had, or at least to my knowledge, I never really had like any of those fights. It was actually kind of because when we play games together, we'd bring over Rex and Casey, and we'll all play games. And then like Rex would get really mad and like smash something, and I'm like, whoa, like
Rex always did
yeah.
get kind of a little bit
Yeah,
heated.
he
I would
got
never
super
do it in front of people. I'd only do it by myself.
Oh no, me neither.
Also,
my brother.
I've never smashed a controller in my life.
I'd probably
Me neither, dude. I've never done that. And Tyler's like, yeah, I break every controller I own.
I've probably gone through at least 15 controllers in my life.
Are you serious?
My go-to was unplugging the controller, taking it by the cord, and fucking smashing it
See-
like that against the ground.
Wow.
Like, as
See,
hard as I could.
No shit, that's manly.
See, like
No, it's awful.
That is so
And then
terrible.
I'd only get games and controllers my birthdays and
that
Christmas,
night,
so I
but-
have to wait because I'm a fucking idiot. I just destroyed the only controller I had.
But yeah, the same
2012.
thing. Like we we had two for the PlayStation 2, and one broke, so we're only down to
Not
one.
one of your brothers got mad playing video games. Not one of
Oh,
them.
I'm sure Dominic and them got mad, but I don't remember that. But we never came to fights.
So wait, how much older is your older brother than you,
Which one?
Tom?
Dom is 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
Oh, okay, so yeah, like
2-3 years.
you never
guys
had that
never- you guys never
dynamic where
played
you
video
never
games
freaked
together?
out or anything.
Me and Dominic barely talk.
Me and my brother played video games all the fucking. No, I'm talking about as kids. We played video games
Me and
all the
Dominic
time together.
barely talk.
Really?
Yeah.
My brother
Dominic's the sports guy. I'm the nerd.
was AJ like Kyle, where he never learned. He would come for an ass whooping every single day with video games. Like he would just like, oh, I want to play again, little brother. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, come
pretty
over,
much.
get your ass kicked again. And
Yeah,
get your ass
pretty-
kicked again. And get
Me-
your ass kicked
me
again.
and-
Pretty
Me
much, it was a
Keegan-
never-ending cycle.
Me and Keegan played a lot of games together, and we never really had like a whole bunch of competitive games until we moved to Pittsfield and we played with Rex and Casey.
It's just my family too. We turn everything competitive. Everything.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think
We told that story,
Oh,
yeah. Where my
absolutely.
whole family shunned you. The first time they met you, they just completely like, get away from me, loser. We don't let
Unbelievable.
losers go to this
Unbelievable.
camp.
And I know it wasn't like they don't actually hate me, but they do hate what I did.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you allowed the games to be played more.
I allowed
Yeah.
the fun to be had,
Yeah.
and they hate that.
Yeah, no.
I impeded the winning. That was
Yeah.
the problem.
What's your family like? Because my family is like super competitive. Like it's just a bunch of like 20 just full on testosterone like men. Like we need to fucking win at everything. Like we turned cornhole into the
Yeah.
most competitive
Every
thing ever.
every woman
summer.
in every woman in Tyler's family is extremely independent
Masculine.
and fuck you. No, not masculine. Like, independent and fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want anyhow.
Yeah.
And every man is 6'2" and like built like a refrigerator on top of 2 crutches.
yeah, no.
And just
They're like
walk
300-pound men.
Yeah,
And they're like
it's
big
insane.
boys.
All
And
like high blood pressure. Like this is serious. Like we're gonna win this game.
No. You may think this is cornhole. This is cornhole. We're fucking gonna win.
Capital CH.
Cornhole with a capital. This is the
K
battle
in
of
there.
cornhole.
Like this is it. We'll be hanging out, like having a good time. Like, you want to play some cornhole? What? Yeah. Hold on. You're like, wait, we're in. You start drawing up a tournament.
Yeah,
like,
get
hey,
the
see you guys
scoreboard,
on?
get the
yeah,
bracket.
Yeah, every single time.
Easily.
What's your family like?
Not that. I don't know. It's just me, my dad, my brother, and my mom, and it's just like I don't even know how to explain it. Very quiet. We're very quiet people. Like we don't argue. I think I've had a fight with my mom maybe like once, and I don't think I've ever had a fight with.
I'm
my
sorry,
dad.
I can't wrap my head around what
Can't
that
remember.
is.
Sorry, what?
You're blowing Tyler's mind.
Yeah,
I didn't know that
like,
was possible.
No, like
Well-
it's just a really like
My house is always just screaming.
We both have older parents too,
Yeah.
so it's kind of a generation removed.
Yeah.
Tyler's mom is 46.
Oh yeah.
No, my mom's 43.
Your mom's 40.
Yeah,
Tyler's
wow.
mom is 43.
Yeah, my mom. Well,
She
my
was
mom is-
she was barely 20 when she had me.
She's like 7 years younger than
Yeah,
my
and
mom.
my-
My
and
mom's like 50.
And my dad was 22.
Yeah,
Right.
like no, yeah, my parents are a lot older than most parents of a 22-year-old.
I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, my mom just
different.
turned 60 and my dad is 74.
74 now.
My dad's like 55. My mom's 50.
Like I remember, like me and my mom, and my parents, we'd like have to like couch surf and like go to other friends and live with other friends because they couldn't afford to live on their own yet because they're still trying to find their job. Like, could you
Yeah.
picture having a 2-year-old right now?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
you'd be
ooh.
trying to find.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Hyperventilate.
They're like, we're out of high school for 3 years and we have a kid that we take care of. I can't afford this shit.
I'm
Like I
pretty
couldn't
sure
afford
I-
it.
Like I
I've filed
can't
my
even.
taxes like 300 times. I still don't know how to do my taxes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I can't. Oh my god, I can't even imagine having a kid right now. There's people that I went to high school with, and I graduated high school, and they already have like a 1-year-old kid.
Right,
and there's
they're
people,
parents.
yeah,
There's
like
kids
in
like
my
2
class.
kids now in my class. I'm like,
and they're
what the
like
fuck?
married and pregnant and
Yeah.
like having babies, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm too selfish to have an animal right now. I can't like. We should get a dog. I can't have that kind of commitment. Like a dog? Are you kidding me?
Imagine taking care of someone other than yourself.
I can take care of myself.
Right now, I can't do that, so I'm all set.
I'm an awful parent to myself. I'm a piece of shit. I can't take care of
I
someone
can
else.
take care of a cat.
Cat, not
Cats
too
are
bad. Till you forget to
One
feed it for a few
fish.
weeks. No, I'm just kidding.
Cats are easy.
No, I had a
They
fish. I
basically
killed it.
hunt for themselves if you let them outside.
My brother cleaned the fishbowl with bleach. So.
What?
My
And
god.
he actually did it with his hamster too, and he gassed it.
What?
He was 9,
Okay.
but
That's still kind of
Yeah.
like at the point where you know.
he wanted to be
That's-
nice and clean it out for his
Okay,
buddy, and he
but-
gassed a hamster.
But here's what I'm thinking, right?
He's
Hey,
Michael
mom
Myers.
/ dad. What? Where's the bleach? Why? I need to clean my fish tank.
No.
Don't do that. No, they just said, oh, it's right over there in the closet.
My dad, Sundays are the best days ever because my dad's watching 12 to 14 hours of football. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Eating Totino's pizza rolls.
I'm 10 years old. I can do whatever the fuck I want in those 14 hours. He's not going to get off that couch. I can do whatever I want in that house. That is my house.
This is my house.
I could invite people to have a party in the other room, and he's not going to hear me.
Can I take a quick poll? Just because of that, at what point did your parents become okay with you staying home alone without a babysitter?
Never had a babysitter because I had a whole bunch of older brothers, so we
Okay,
all
good
watched each
point.
other.
My opinion on this is completely valid, and cut that out. No, but I grew up homeschooled, so I never had a babysitter growing up. And I
But
mean,
you were always
I
with your
think-
parents, though, 24/7.
Well, I was always with my mom. My dad worked, and I think, I don't know, probably like 10.
Like, when do you want that independence to be away from your mom for a little bit? As
That's
a
not
kid
the
and, like,
question.
I'm
Yeah.
asking her it, though.
That's not the question.
Stick to the question, damn it.
We'll be asking the questions here.
I'm in
fuck
the
up.
throne.
Sorry, go on. Go on.
True,
Keep going,
Daren
keep
is in
going.
the throne.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I ever really had that point, because like, I mean, I literally, I don't know how to I literally have no idea how to answer that question because I don't think I ever had that feeling. Like,
So what about when your parents both had to go apple picking and you didn't? and you
That's
didn't.
vaguely
And
specific.
you didn't want to go.
you mean blueberry picking? Because that's
Oh
more
right.
like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pitcher Mountain blueberry picking. They
Yeah.
both want to go. You didn't. At what age were they like, hey, you can stay home alone?
Probably like 10 or 11.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I would say about
I
the
mean,
same. For
like
me.
what am I gonna do? Like,
I would say like from 8 to 10.
yeah,
How long were you alone, though? Because, like, when I was 10, I spent the entire
Hours.
summer by myself.
yeah.
Hours.
Like every day.
I spent
from-
every summer by myself, but
Yeah.
Still.
I never did when I was little. I lived in the living room.
No,
oh, yeah,
yeah,
you slept on the couch.
Yep.
I got lucky because my mom's work was next door to the house, so I could just call her and she could just walk over if she
Yeah.
wants. But most of the time, I'd stay by myself.
Yeah,
with
I
my
feel like
brother.
I never really took the opportunity of no supervision to like to like do anything I
Oh,
wasn't
no, I
supposed
never
to
did it.
because
Yeah, I never
because
did
I like
anything, like,
I never
crazy.
obviously I never went to public school because when you're in public school it's always someone watching you being like
Yeah.
don't do that, don't do
yeah.
that,
Yeah,
don't
it's
do that.
awful.
So like I've never had that like constant looking over my shoulder like
Alright.
what are you doing, what are you doing? So I never had like the
That's my
urge
mother.
to do something
like,
I wasn't
supposed
supposed
to.
That's
to.
my mom.
You know what I
but,
mean?
Yeah.
So like I could just like do whatever, you know.
That's
If you're
true,
the
though.
quiet one in public school, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, speak for yourself. I was not the quiet one.
Yeah, I know. I was. I
Whatever
didn't
the
get told
opposite is.
anything.
Something
was it.
along the lines of center of attention.
Yeah,
Yeah. I get to slink away and do whatever the fuck I wanted.
No, if I'm quiet, they're like, "What's he doing?"
Suspicious.
If I was loud, they're like, "Whoa, what's
He's onto
happening?"
Hey, when you you were homeschooled, then you went to high school later.
Yeah.
Did you have a senior prank?
I'm assuming we did.
Oh, you didn't take part.
I didn't take part in it. No, I mean, I know for sure we had one.
nerd.
off!
They're shoving the lockers while it happens. They didn't
What?
see it. They're shoving the lockers.
No, I'm not sure what we did. We might have done one of those like. Actually, no. I think it was one of those like classic like. All right, everybody, stand over the staircase and throw all of your year's worth of like papers off.
Prank.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
get pranked. Literally, just the janitors of our high school. Like,
Ruin that janitor's day.
yeah.
Like no, like they like you fill up the staircase with paper or something
Yeah.
like that. I actually have no idea. I don't know. I'm not sure. I wasn't super involved.
We
in
had
No,
it.
we
you-
had like
It
two.
would be.
Yeah, yeah.
We did what, 2 things?
I did my own thing.
Well, yeah.
I did literally my own senior prank.
Yeah.
But
No,
I don't know what our class did.
Well, I remember one of them we took Hamilton's ball, like his basketball, the prized one, and
Yeah.
I ran home because I lived in front of the school
Yeah.
and grabbed one of our balls, and we just signed
yeah.
all of our names onto it and made it look like it was, because it was actually basically the same ball, and we put it up, and Hamilton was super mad. He's like, "Where is my ball?" We're like, "It's right there. We all signed it. What are you
I
talking
remember
about?"
that,
Yeah,
actually.
you signed it.
Yeah, I was there.
But yeah, he was super mad. And then the other one was stupid. The cups filled
Yeah,
with water.
fill a bunch of cups with water.
And
Yeah.
like we filled the whole, like only like a quarter of the room, not even.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was gonna be like, oh, we're gonna ruin like the whole whole room's gonna be filled.
It was like the entryway to get into the room, and
Yeah.
that was it. It was
Yeah.
There's like always those hollow threats of if you pull a senior prank, you're not walking at
Well, 'cause-
graduation,
Oh my
all
God,
that
big fucking
shit.
deal.
Like, all
Oh,
right,
yeah.
all right, do it. Odds are, bitch. Odds are.
well, actually,
See what happens.
2 years prior to our senior prank, when
No,
that
did get-
happened.
They did. That did happen,
Our
that's right.
school actually
Really?
was like, no,
Yep.
you're not doing it.
Yep.
Because they put what
Fish in the vents.
fish in the vent.
Dead fish in the air
Ooh,
vents.
that's gross.
They put like hay.
It was a bit
also like what they do? They put
Yeah,
fish and
yep,
hay.
I got plenty of this. They put spray paint that didn't come off onto the actual things in the gym, like the windows that go look into the gym. So that did
Oh,
new
the
windows.
frosty paint or
Yep.
something
Yeah,
like that?
it was just
Aaron Macho Man thought it'd be a great idea to smash through the entire. I just said his name.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he took his fist or his elbow and completely like gave the fucking people's elbow to our salad bar and smashed the thing in half.
Oh my God.
Which that's not a joke. That's just
Yeah,
vandalism.
that's
Yeah.
just
That's
being-
just violent.
yeah, but yeah. So
That's
our
just destruction of like
So then,
government property.
I remember that I know every detail because I was part of the baseball team that year. I was a freshman, and the seniors all got banned from the game, and we're the best team that year. And my
Yeah.
dad's the coach of the baseball team, so
dad was
I was
mad.
yeah, he cried because it takes it very seriously.
Yeah, when he was
and
pressed.
his best. They're supposed to win the championship that year, and then that game I played for the first time as a freshman on a senior, like a varsity
no.
team. We lost 20-0 in the first inning. Oh my god! Yeah, usually you have to wait. Usually you have to wait until the 5th inning, but they just stopped because they felt bad for
Yeah.
us.
What is the forfeit rule in baseball?
I think it's if it's over 20, you have to stop it no
By
matter
the,
where it
like,
is.
I thought it was.
something in
I thought it was 11
10,
to 0.
No, it's 10 run past the 5th inning.
Okay.
But if you're over 20, they just stop it right there.
Hmm.
Like 20th run, we're done. I'm like, okay.
Do you remember the idea that our class had that we never executed?
where we wanted to push
Katrina's smart car into the.
Yeah,
One of our classmates had a smart car, and
it
our
could have
idea.
fit through the doors. It could have fit.
Well, the thing is, we had to remove the middle bar from the door.
No, we
And
didn't.
oh yeah, we did.
No.
Yes, we did. Because that was the whole point, and that was the only thing
think
that stopped
so.
us. Yeah, it was a smart car. It wouldn't have fit through the regular door.
Oh wait, yeah. One of the sets had the bar.
One of the
'Cause-
medians,
yeah.
we had to remove the median from it, and that required like dismantlement of the school,
Yeah.
which is kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
But
It was like 4 screws.
it was
would have been
like it was so
fucking
easy. It was 4 screws. We literally could have put a smart car in the main lobby of
You
the
guys
high
put it
school.
to a
think I
teacher or
like-
something before you did it?
Miss Banks was watching us.
Yeah,
the whole
Banks
time.
You just do it. You're not supposed to do it without any teacher supervision. It's a school prank.
Well, I was like you on sports teams as a senior.
Yeah, you
Too.
you didn't want to
So
mess up.
I didn't really want to fuck that up
I
either.
vaguely remember.
I just released
one
crickets
of,
in
like,
the library.
the year.
And nothing happened.
Nobody
of it.
noticed.
And nobody
Yeah.
noticed.
I vaguely remember one year. I mean, I was only at John Stark for like 3 years, but
Yeah.
I vaguely remember one of the years their senior prank being putting a car on the roof.
Holy
They
shit.
literally like got
impressive.
like a crane and put a car on the roof.
See, I
Who
was
had a crane?
Fucking no.
I was
absurd.
slightly depressed that we couldn't do the smart car thing because that's kind of what my dad did for his senior prank
No shit.
because they had an automotive class. So guess what the automotive team did because the principal just left
They
one of his
dismantle a car
cars.
and put it in there.
They dismantled the principal's car
And they put it back together.
rebuilt it inside in the
Oh
lobby.
my god. That's,
And the principal was like, "I'm not even mad. That's impressive."
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, they got scolded, but he was like, "No, that's really impressive."
Now, can you guys dismantle it back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just worried if you dismantle it, can you put it back together?
But
I
no,
would really like my car intact.
They didn't
But yeah,
like-
they brought it into the school, and I was like, "Oh man, we could have done it." And
Nobody
Yeah.
liked my idea.
what was your
For my
idea?
What was your idea?
I was kind of friends with the janitor, and he would have gave me the book with all the locks combinations down. I was gonna take every single lock off in the entire school, middle school, and high school, and switch all the locks completely randomly throughout the entire school. And
That would have
No
been funny.
way.
That
Yeah.
would have been really funny.
absolutely
Although that would have
pandemonium.
been.
Just
That
like,
would've been
what
next
do we
level.
do? Yeah.
That would have been next level.
Yeah.
Do you know what I did instead? I think for a pre-senior prank, I forgot about this until right now. I Vaselined almost every doorknob in the school.
That's such a good idea.
Thank God nobody used doorknobs.
Yeah, no, because do you remember how a lot of the doorknobs were levers and they came
Yeah.
out and they went back in? If you put Vaseline right on the inside and not on the outside, people reach and they grab and they pinch and they
God. Oh man.
just like that. So they reach and they grab, and I did that in almost every knob in the school except for like principals.
That's fucking
Officer,
hilarious.
Fucking whatever.
Lottie, what
Or
do you think
the
about
office.
that? Lottie?
Lottie, where'd you go?
She went to the void!
Oh shit, Lottie's got. No, just kidding.
Yo, I'm taking a dick
Lottie.
picture with her phone.
But well, I mean, that's a really good one. Although most of the doors in our school were always opened, so only
Yeah, they
one person was like, "Ugh,"
Yeah.
and then like it didn't hit
I
everybody.
know. It's fucking lame.
Who saran wrapped the toilets one year? I remember somebody did that.
That sounds like fucking awful.
Sounds like your class, to be honest.
No, we didn't do anything because we were a year. We were so close to the seniors that did it that we didn't want to mess with it because that was the year we won baseball. So we knew
the
we knew we had a really good chance of winning the championship because it was around the semifinals when that happened.
Oh, that's right. You didn't do.
We were in,
anything.
yeah, we were in the semis, so we're like, we're not fucking doing a thing
It's not
because
worth it.
we could win the championship. So we're not even messing around with it.
Somebody
and you
saran
did.
wrapped the toilet.
Yeah,
I
we
remember
did.
that, and it was the worst.
Oh, yeah, you just.
I mean, I caught
you
it.
shitted and put it in cum on
Well,
yourself.
no, because I was like, all right, and I was like,
came.
well, because my brothers did it before, so like I've seen the prank happen. And I was like, all right,
What do we have here?
yeah, I was like, what?
Oh, is that a pee?
On that note, y'all want to do listen to it or else?
Yep. Lottie, what do you think?
Suggest some
Pick a song
music.
now, right now. Let's see
now.
it. Go, go, go,
You
go.
have to do it. You have to do it.
Go fuck yourself by 2 feet.
Wait, is that song?
Why do you like it? Tell me.
Shit.
Such an asshole.
I don't know. I really like it. I watch a lot of dance videos on YouTube, and there's a really amazing dance to it. I believe it's by Josh Kalaki, or no. I don't know.
Well, Daren could do some research and find it for you and put it on the link.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I have to find his obscure
Just find
music
like
all the time.
Yeah.
just find the actual dance, like the video.
What's it
Of
called?
what?
It's called "Go Fuck Yourself" by 2 Feet.
So yeah, Darren's good at this. Because
Darren's always on this.
Derek's like, I like this band called Random Assortment of Numbers and Letters. What I really like is they play the guitar, but they take shards of glass
Yeah.
and they use it on the guitar and then cut themselves after. It's a
It's
great
wild.
band.
It's wild how they don't rhyme, and they also have 3 songs playing at once. It's really cool.
So what they do is they take 5 bands and they all fight to the death and they record it and they
It's
put
a
it
battle
on the
of the
song.
bands. It's
It's
great.
really new. I like it a lot.
You flatter me.
Wait, can I change my song?
Yeah, you absolutely
No,
can.
it's too late.
No.
Ben's
It's
truck.
Anyhow, next song!
no!
Ben's truck by Little Peep.
All right, fair enough. I know that song. That's a fun title song.
Is this the brand new man? You can suck
The
my
Little
dick.
Peep, man, new bitch.
Yeah.
Well, there's
I actually like that
more
song.
Little
It's
Peep.
not
I
bad.
mean, God rest his soul, but I'm all
The
right.
Little Peep, the brand new whip. Something, you can
Suck
suck
my
my dick.
dick.
Okay. Dan.
Passage to Bangkok by Rush.
Ooh, I love Rush.
You always struck me as a Rush fan. I feel like you're always listening to Rush.
Not all the time, but yeah, no, I have a.
Have you ever played a Ninja Sex Party song yet? Have you ever?
No.
No, he did.
Wow,
he suggested the new Ninja
Oh,
Sex Party
right, yeah, I
album.
thought Dom did
yeah,
that.
you're right.
I remember somebody said it. I thought Dom
Yeah,
did
no, that
it.
was you.
But yeah.
Derek?
Rush is tight. Oh, dude, you know.
Because you're always last, so I kind of want to switch it up a little bit.
Oh, that's fine. I've been listening to Mama's House by the Philharmonic recently, or the Philharmonic, whatever you want to say recently. Hobo Johnson is on the song. And, like, so the thing is, when I was listening to the song, it came on my Discover Weekly, and I was listening to it, and I was like, jamming, yeah, that's pretty good. And then it dropped, and I was like, oh shit, oh my god. And I turned it up so loud and was just like jamming so hard. Please listen to that song.
The song that you were talking
Can
about.
you
Yeah.
can you send that to me?
I will.
listen to it on the way home.
It's just so good, man. So generally good. Definitely look that up.
Speaking of that, I was gonna do a Hobo Johnson song too.
Perfect.
Peach Scones.
I already recommended it.
You did?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Romeo and Juliet then.
All right,
That's a
recommend
really
Juliet.
fucking good one. That's a
Romeo.
really good one.
Yeah.
And I listened to it today. The beginning, just get past the beginning. It's a little cringy in the beginning, but then after it gets into a really good song.
And it is.
Just touch out. It's like, oh.
Yeah, right. And but like, so we were talking about Hobo Johnson actually before the show, and I had showed Tyler, and
I
he
completely
didn't think that I did, and so he's discovered it recently. So this is a weird not genre, right?
It's poetry.
It's poetry.
It's spoken poetry,
It's spoken
basically,
words. It does rhyme sometimes.
Like if you went to like a bar and you just listen to someone talk like that, like
But-
with a mic kind of like that, with a little bit of music in the background.
But it's not something you would immediately dismiss.
how about you shut the
how about
fuck
you shut
up,
the fuck
Daren?
up and stop judging me and my music taste? Damn!
So he doesn't really talk. He kind of just makes guttural sounds.
Guttural utterances, otherwise known as gutterances. And the episode we're here. Everybody moan. 1, 2, 3.
See you next week. Derek, hurry. Derek, do it. Do it, Derek. Come on.
God, that is so loud.